Hey everybody, it's Aholibamah here, and I have come to you today to show you a new trick. Well, probably not new, but it's something that everybody needs every now and then. From time to time, you go around, you fight some guys that come up to you, and you end up with some of this rotten flesh. Now, you'll have something you can do about that. There are multiple options, and you've probably used some of these, but some of these might be new ideas. So today I'm going to introduce you to the trash can. So if you come over here, you open this up, you put your items in, you make sure you don't accidentally put your diamonds in, and if you do, you pull them back out, but these are not diamonds. And currently in PE there is no use for rotten flesh, so I put that in there, close the chest, and if you could hear it, you'd hear a bunch of clicking right now and then some sizzling as it goes into lava. Now I'm going to show you a couple ideas for a trash can like this. So we'll gather out the supplies we need for this. Other things that you tend to get rid of just because their use is minimal. Okay, so here's the first one. It's pretty easy. You dig a hole or just walk out somewhere that you're not going to walk back to, and you toss it in. Now, the downside of that is that if you accidentally walk over that again, you're going to pick it back up. So that's a somewhat effective trash can. You get rid of it, it despawns eventually, but there's the problem, is eventually. Until then, it's still taking up memory. So here's another option. You find yourself a cactus, and you throw your stuff at it, and the cactus takes care of it. A third option is, and this one's one that I've used before, I dig a hole in the wall of a cave, and I put some lava in it. That way I can't walk into it and get hurt, but I can toss things into it that I don't want anymore. Now these are getting progressively better, in case you didn't notice, except for that first one. That was a prime example. This one over here is a semi-automatic. So you've got your trapped chest, and it's trapped so that the hopper doesn't automatically pull things out of it while you still have it open. That gives you the chance to get your diamonds back out if you accidentally put your diamonds in there. Say those feathers are diamonds, or something else that I want to keep. My enchanted sword or bow or pickaxe, whatever. Anyway, I can take this and I can put in however much I want. And since this one's semi-automatic, I have it currently turned off. So it's not going to do anything. But once I turn it on, if you could hear the clicking, there's a lot of it. And then you can see the dropper just tossing things in. And it'll just keep clicking and clicking and clicking even after it's empty, because this one's the semi-automatic. So it's empty, but it's still clicking. Then you got to flip it off. Now this one is useful if you have, say, a mob farm. And let's see, let's get us a hopper. You have a mob farm, and it ends up right here. And by way of conversation, you can use either a cactus or a lava for any of these designs. So there's that. Now this one is one of my favorites. This is just like that original one, except it has more hoppers. And the more hoppers are not necessary, but it's here to illustrate a point that you probably won't notice in this video because my sound doesn't transfer through the video. But here's the design. Short, sweet, compact. Hopper going into a dropper. Dropper onto a cactus or lava. And the comparator tells whether there's something in the dropper. Repeater extends the signal. And it comes back in and feeds into the comparator a stronger signal so that it'll continue looping. And then that triggers the dropper also. So if there's something in the dropper, it's going to trigger the dropper. So then we can take and put something in here. And they just automatically get spit out. Or, if we go with this massive hopper chain, you can put something in the trap chest. And again, oops, I put my hoppers in, so I can take them back out. So, we put in our feathers and our flesh. Once we close it, you can see that they travel down. And we should be high enough that you don't hear it. So we just see it flashing down there as it spits the things onto the cactus, but we're far enough away that we don't have to hear it. So put our things in again and we can watch it flash some more. It's kind of fun to watch too. But anyway, that is it for today. Just a few ideas for trash cans. Again, we'll go over the redstone. This is my favorite design again. Pretty easy. A comparator to get the signal, the repeater to extend the signal, and then loop it back into the comparator and onto the dropper. And that's it. Over here we have the semi-automatic. It's got two torches there to make the clock, and then I put a switch to turn it off so we don't have to constantly have the clicking. And then the dropper into the lava. Over here, not redstone. Simple option. And if you have stacks of things that you're throwing away, then it can be useful by hoppers. This works the exact same way. This one is somewhat less effective because they're still loaded until they despawn. I emptied my chest already. And here is the final version over there without the long neck. So you could put something up in front of this hopper here to cover it up, and then all you'd have is this chest here. So say this is the level that you walk on right here, and it comes around the front, then you just have a chest there and it automatically drops it into lava. So that is the trash can idea. So I hope some of these get useful for you. And remember, rock on.